Hey, how you doing, Kevin?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. So just for everyone, why don't you just tell everyone your name and who you are and just basically what you do kind of thing.
Sure. My name is Captain Kevin Shamoon. I am a squadron commander here at the Royal Military College in Kingston, Ontario. So my job is mostly supervisory. I'm in charge of 150 cadets, and I'm responsible for the development of their military careers.
Excellent. So what do you think of the CKM course?
CKM is excellent. One of the things I like most about it is the reality-based factor. I've been a platoon commander in combat missions overseas, and I know firsthand the importance of training as you fight to prepare in realistic scenarios with resisting realistic opponents. So that factor, part of CKM, is very, very useful.
Like, what do you mean? Like, how does it deal with that? Like, what do you feel that is really important about it?
What I feel is most important about training against real opponents is troubleshooting the tactics and the techniques to make sure that they actually work. So the way the instructors have always presented it to us is that if we have a doubt about a certain move, then we think it through, we troubleshoot it, and with a resisting opponent, you find out if it's actually going to work in a real situation.
And how would you compare it to anything else you've done before?
The CKM course is definitely physically and mentally demanding. It's on par with a lot of the most difficult training that I've done. The amount of information that comes out at you during the course and the amount of physical stress that you're placed under it's really top-notch training.
And what about the techniques itself and the simplicity, all that kind of stuff? What do you feel about that?
The techniques that we've learned on CKM are new to me. I've never learned actual disarming and defense in such a realistic training scenario. In the Canadian military, we have basic unarmed combat, and we also learn how to use the rifle with the bayonet to learn how to defend yourself with basically a long knife. But we've never learned how to defend ourselves in close quarter situations like this.
And in these days, do they even use the rifle with the bayonets anymore? Is that like not extinct, or is it still around?
No, the bayonet's
still around,
We've done a few attacks with bayonets on.
Wow.
It's mostly for psychological factor.
Oh, excellent. That's really cool. Now, tell me what your feelings about the obviously the creator and the chief instructor, Moni Isaac, and also that good-looking buff assistant of his, Elon Rosenberg.
The CKM instructors are among the most professional I've seen. I've never studied martial arts a lot in my life, but I know from working with Moni and in my experience working with a lot of type A, very powerful men, that he is a true teacher. He's very gentle, he's very calm, and he's very informative. But as soon as he brings you up for a demonstration, you feel the strength in his hands and you feel the strength in his body. So he's one man that I would follow without a doubt. So when he tells me to do a certain activity that I know is going to hurt, I trust him enough to do that activity to my full potential. Elan is a bag of shit.
Awesome, that's great. As long as we all know to fear him.
Elan is a great instructor. He's very, very powerful, and you can tell that he's been doing this for many years. And I would definitely consider traveling to Toronto to study under him. His professionalism, his calm approach, and his willingness to always look at new problems and dissect them from different angles is really beneficial.
And you're always welcome anytime. You're welcome in Toronto at my place for sure.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. That's great. Thank you so much, Kevin.
Good to go.
Oh, one more thing. What is your future intent? What do you see yourself in the future with CKM, your career, all that kind of stuff?
I'm not going to go into too much detail.
Okay.
CKM, if the opportunity presents itself for me to do it professionally so that I could benefit the military with the skill, I definitely plan on pursuing that again.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Good
Take
to go,
care.
man.
All right. Ciao.